Hey, how's it going? This is Josh from Books by Josh, and I would like to welcome you guys to episode number 15 of the Books by Josh show. Right, this week's episode is titled The Fear of Missing Out. This week's episode, I will go over my views on the topic and use some examples taken from the media and also my past experiences. So let's dive into this week's episode of the Books by Josh show. So at the time of recording this episode, cryptocurrency is all over the news. If you don't know what it is, just open up your browser and type in crypto, and that's all you have to do. It has become such a big thing that people who have never invested anything in their life have started throwing their hats into the ring, right? And the reason why everybody's throwing their hats into the ring is not because they think it's a great thing or they've done all the research on the algorithm and anything like that. No. It's because of the fear of missing out. And that's what gives cryptocurrency its value right now. But guess what? This isn't my personal view. It is my view. But I didn't come up with this quote. This is actually from an article I read earlier this week from the Oracle of Omaha himself, Warren Buffett. Okay? I invested in cryptocurrency just because I knew a bunch of people who made some money on it. I did no research into it. I just put money in. And guess what? I made money. I tripled my money and got out of it for one reason. And that reason, everybody, is because it's too easy. Okay, it sounds crazy, right? Put my money in, and literally in less than 3 months, it grew by over 300%. So that means if I directly threw $5,000 in 3 months, I made 15. I had my $5,000 was worth $15,000. Okay, that's amazing. You guys listening right now say, I wish I could triple my money in a couple months. Guess what? There's an old saying. This saying still proves true to this day. If it seems too good to be true, it probably is. Okay? Now, I'm not going to sit here and go back and forth trying to convince you that cryptocurrency is a bubble or anything like that. Okay? I just realized that it's not for me. And my heart was never in it. I only invested into it because I wanted to be part of that crowd that tells everyone, well, I invested in crypto when there was this much. And then look how smart I am. Look at how much money I made because I invested early, blah, 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 early adopter. But guess what? That's the wrong reason. Okay? And that is still classified as the fear of missing out. Okay? There are companies that are changing their name to make it seem like they have something to do with crypto. And guess what? Their stock prices are going up. But that just helps prove Buffett's point that people are investing into it because they feel that they might miss out on the next big thing. Sorry, Samsung, for taking your next big thing. But this was seen in the past with the dot-com bubble. Okay? If any business has something to do with a dot-com, everybody was pouring thousands of dollars into it because of the dot-com being the next big thing. Okay? And then guess what? This also was seen with Enron. So many people kept buying Enron stocks because it kept on making them all this money. And we know how that went, but guess what? It also happened with Madoff. Okay? The biggest Ponzi scheme in our century because everybody started investing because they were fearing that they might miss out on this opportunity that was given to them. Okay? So we as humans want to be successful. That's a given, but we want to be successful with the least effort possible. So we try to jump in on these miracle products. Okay? Items that, like that band that they used to sell in motels, you put on your wrist and they allegedly helped improve a person's balance. Okay? Millions of these were sold until it was found out to just be a regular plastic band with a sticker. Seeing these selling for just as much as $24.99. Okay? People wore them to say, hey, look, I work out my core, I got this thing. Just to say that they were in. I'm doing air quotes right now over the word in. Okay? And that's how we think as humans. So the same concept with the fear of missing out is seen every year with the release of every new Apple product. Okay? Now I'm gonna sound like an Apple hater, but listen. Why are there people that line up outside just to get these products? Apple has created a new business opportunity that makes people thousands of dollars in revenue by reselling these items at premium prices. I've seen phones when they released for $650. Let's say the iPhone 7, when it came out last year, $650. If you went on eBay that same day, it was going as high as $1,500 for the base model. Supply and demand, I understand, but if you literally wait for 2 weeks, 3 weeks, you get it at the regular retail. But why are these products so expensive? Because we put a value to it. It's a status symbol. Because they see celebrities wearing them or using them, posting on Instagram, Twitter, They want these items just to say they have it, okay? This creates an illusion that we need these devices to please our peers. In other words, we're afraid to miss out on not having this item, okay? Let me ask you guys a question. Apple was recently in the news for slowing down their phones. Now they have a big lawsuit, but why do you need to line up days in advance, weeks in advance to get a phone? It's another big thing. Oh my God, I need this phone. Why? Tell me that. Don't get me wrong. I upgrade my phone every year, every couple of months, but I don't need to. I do it because of the industry I worked in at the time. I had to stay up to date with this technology so I can explain it and hit my sales numbers. Okay? The fear of missing out also comes in the form of business opportunities. They say opportunity knocks rarely, okay? Or knocks once. So, I'm a human, I hope. But I also suffered from the fear of missing out when it came to business ventures. Some of my friends saw people online making money through a system called dropshipping. And before I knew it, we were starting a dropshipping company. Okay? For those of you who don't know what dropshipping is, it's when you have a website and you advertise the product there. Say, let's just say theoretically, that band. Okay? You sell it there for $19.99. The balance band. And then when somebody buys it there, you get that money, you put it in your bank account or the business bank account. Then you use the business card or whatever card to purchase the item from a third world country or China through like Alibaba Corporation, AliExpress, or eBay, something like that. And you pay, let's say, $5 with free shipping. And you just put in the customer's information and you tell the seller who you bought it from not to put in any proprietary information. So they ship it directly to the customer. So you spent $5. You just made $15 profit right there. But now let me go into my whole thing with this. It sounds very simple and anybody can do it. And guess what? It's true. And that was honestly the reason why my friends wanted to get into it. We got into that business with the idea of making money, which was not the right reason to start any business, right? You want to make money, that's great. We all want to sustain ourselves. But don't go into a business venture just because you have money in sight. You think that you're going to be happy doing that? No. You're going to be chasing that dollar and then you get like, I don't want to do this anymore, right? Our hearts were not in it. And then guess what? It didn't last because we're no longer doing that. And you think I would learn not to give in on that fear of missing out, but no. I entered another venture because it was the new hot business idea. Once again, I didn't want to lose out on this opportunity, so I wasted some dollars on this venture and ended up getting stuck with some inventory that will probably never sell in the way we had planned on selling it. Guess what, though? It happens to all of us. So, the reason I'm telling you guys these stories from my personal life is because I have nothing to hide. I'm human and have suffered from the fear of missing out. I have stood on the line before for a product just so I could tell my friends I have it already. By the way, when I'm talking about video game midnight launches back in the day, Call of Duty, just so I could go online and send them a message. Oh man, you're not playing the game? Oh, sucks to be you, blah, blah, blah. We waited there one night, 9 p.m. to midnight. So 3 hours in winter. I think it was snowing and everything. Guess what? We got the game. And for what? Just to get it. Earlier, we could have went the next day and got it. Right before work. But we don't think, you know? So, that's why I'm telling you. I'm teaching myself right now not to give into these urges as much. Okay? I could have gone and ordered an iPhone that's on Note 8. Why not? I have 2 phone lines. I could literally just go to a store. Hey, I want this phone. Give it to me on release or call it in pre-order. No. I didn't do it because I don't see a value into it at the moment. Right now, I'm recording this on the S8 Plus. The only reason I upgraded that is because I gave my Note 5 to someone. But guess what? This phone works perfectly fine. And within the only thing I'm missing out by not having the new iPhone, a talking poop emoji. Yep. The point I'm trying to get across in this episode is just simple. Don't follow the rest of the pack just because everyone else is. Okay? Follow your gut, because if it looks like a duck, swims like a duck, and quacks like a duck, then it probably is a duck. If you don't know that saying, I'll make a post of it one of these days. But that pretty much wraps up this episode of the Books by Josh Show. If you liked it, feel free to subscribe to the podcast. If you want more content, check us out on YouTube by just searching Books by Josh, or visit us online at booksbyjosh.com. Feel free to follow us on Twitter at Books by Josh and on Facebook at Books by Josh R. If you wish to support us, feel free to become a patron at patreon.com/booksbyjosh. If you want a copy of my book, Private Eye, you can go on Amazon for the ebook, or you can get a physical copy through Amazon or Barnes & Noble, or a signed copy from booksbyjosh.com. Anyway, guys, I'll see you guys in the next one. Later.